Welcome to this week's edition of the CA Men's Basketball 3-Point Play presented by Hercules Tires. I'm Rob Washburn alongside Bill Potter, and we're here to provide 3 key points to keep your eye on during this weekend's games. For fans of fast-paced, end-to-end action, I recommend checking out Trash Coliseum this weekend, where Hofstra visits UNCW. The Pride features 2 of the league's most dangerous 3-point threats in Jalen Ray and Tariq Coburn, while the Seahawks counter with Micah Caro and Ty Gadsden. Bill, it should be a fun couple days at the beach.
You're right, Rob, and the Nets at Trask Coliseum should get worn out this weekend as 2 of the highest scoring teams in the CAA square off. Both of them like to shoot the 3 as well, so we should see plenty of back and forth action. After playing 4 games in the CAA last week, the Seahawks likely enjoyed a little rest and recovery this week, maybe at the beach, and should be fresh come Saturday. UNCW trails Hofstra in the CAA standings by 2 games, so this series will go a long way towards determining seeding for both teams. For Hofstra, it's been the tale of the scoring mantle being passed from Justin Wright-Foreman 2 years ago to DeJure Bowie and Eli Pemberton last year to now Jalen Ray and Tariq Coburn. Ray and Coburn have each been CAA Players of the Week this year, with Coburn earning the accolade last week after erupting for 26 points in one of the Pride's win over Towson. The Ray sits second in the CAA with 18 points per game, and his 96 made shots are the most in the conference this year. On the other side of the ball, head coach Takeo Siddle, balance has been one of the hallmarks for his UNCW team. Entering Saturday's action, the Seahawks have 5 players averaging 10 or more points. Defensively, the Seahawks have embraced their identity, posting the second best turnover margin in the CAA. How Hofstra handles UNCW's frenetic sideline-to-sideline defense could go a long way in deciding the outcome of their 2 games.
William & Mary and Towson are currently tied in the CAA standings, and they face off in an important weekend series as both try to move into the top half of the league race. The Tigers have traditionally been one of the top rebounding teams in the CAA under Pat Scarry, and this season is no different as the Tigers top the conference on the offensive glass. Now, while William & Mary is much smaller up front than they were a year ago, rebounding has also been a key stat for them this season. The Tribe has won the battle of the boards in each of their past 3 victories. Bill, how do you see this matchup playing out?
You hit the nail on the head, Rob, as extra opportunities, or limiting them, will be key this weekend. Towson enters the series second in the CAA in rebounding margin, while the Tribe is 9th. Now, Mikkel Harvey, Quinn Blair, and the William & Mary Bigs are going to be hard-pressed to keep Charles Thompson and the brothers Uyelamo off the glass, as the trios combined for 74 offensive boards this year. Now, in the backcourt, the matchup between Luke Lowy and Zane Martin will be worth watching. Martin has led the Tigers in scoring in 4 of their last 5 games, while Lowy has drawn the primary defensive assignments for the Tribe after collecting all defensive team honors last season. Lowy has also been William & Mary's go-to scorer, doing it on both ends of the court, so keep an eye on that one as we also watch the rebounding battle.
We will wrap up this week's 3-Point Play by welcoming back the Elon Phoenix, who haven't been on the court since January 3rd due to COVID. It was the second shutdown of the year for an Elon team that has flashed a lot of potential in its limited action, but just hasn't gotten in enough game time to build consistency. They take on a Delaware squad that has split 3 of its 4 conference weekends, including a big comeback win at UNCW last Sunday.
First off, it's great to have the Phoenix back on the court, and we certainly wish them the best of health moving forward. This series is going to feature a battle in the backcourt as Elon sophomore Hunter McIntosh can look in the mirror and see glimpses of his game in the Delaware duo of Kevin Anderson and Ryan Allen. McIntosh is one of the young stars of the CAA, averaging over 17 points while hitting 37% of his 3-pointers. And when he looks across the court, he'll see Anderson, who just returned from injury last week but is posting over 11 points and almost 3 assists, and Allen, who leads the Blue Hens with 15 points and utilized both his outside shooting and ability to get inside to post 25 points in Delaware's big comeback win at UNCW. Now, one of the biggest challenges for Elon's going to be slowing Dylan Painter. The big man has been on a roll since conference play started, posting 5 straight double-doubles, including 2 games with 19 rebounds. The Phoenix have done yeoman's work limiting offensive rebounds, but Painter leads the CAA with over 3.5 per game. Those extra possessions, or preventing them, could go a long way towards deciding this series.
Here's a look at this week's schedule around CAA men's basketball. Thanks for joining us for the CAA Men's Basketball 3-Point Play presented by Hercules Tires. As always, all of the CAA Men's Basketball action can be seen on flowhoops.com.
CAAsports.com has all the information you need for stats, video, and audio. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram by searching CAA Sports or on Twitter at CAA Basketball using the hashtag CAA Hoops.
That's all for us today. Enjoy the games, everyone.